Pag-usapan natin ang bagong pasok sa regular rotation ng Ginebra, si Jayson 𝗵𝗶. First of all, alam ko naman na para sa mga fans, alam nyo na yung konteksto nito. Pero marami kasi ako nakikita na hina-hype daw ng Ginebra fans si Jayson 𝗵𝗶. So gusto ko lang gumawa ng distinction between hype and exposure. I'd actually argue lahat ng player ng Ginebra are quote-unquote overhyped. Normal lang yun because of the sheer number of Ginebra fans. And bilang fans kasi, diba, ano naman ginagawa ng fans? Of course, na-excite sila sa team nila. Na-excite sila about their players, about their performances. So these players are not actually overhyped. They're more overexposed kasi lagi nakikita ng iba. Kasi when you say overhyped, general consensus dapat. Hindi lang isang fanbase. They're more overexposed than overhyped. Anyway, gusto ko lang i-highlight this video ay yung defense si Jayson 𝗵𝗶. Kasi even though his offense plateaued, yung defense talaga I feel yung nagbibigay ng case sa kanya maging regular part ng rotation. Let's look at the stats first. In 3 games, so far this conference, nag-average siya ng 9.3 points, 4.3 rebounds, and 2.7 assists in roughly 18 minutes per game. Alam ko naman na mostly galing yun dun sa 25-point performance niya kontra sa Northport. Kasi against 𝗛𝗏𝗪, he was scoreless. Tapos against Converge, 3 points lang. Pero defense talaga yung impact eh. Sa 3 games na yan, he also averaged almost a block a game and 1.3 steals per game as well. Very sticky siya as a defender. Hindi siya yung player na parang naturuan lang, if you know what I mean. Yung defensive tendencies niya look natural. Actually sa game kontra Converge, Ginebra held Stockton 2 out of 10 field goals. Tapos si Winston naman 2 for 12. Hindi naman lahat because of 𝗵𝗶 of course. Pero around half of it, siya yung responsable. So let's look at the clips. Dito we can see yung pagiging natural niya defensively. Una, nag-juke siya dito to pinch the ball handler sa driving lane niya. Napwersa yung kick out. And then tingnan nyo yung screen navigation niya rito. Dumulas lang siya parang butter. And then stayed in front of his defender. Hands up. Vertical lang. Forced swerte into a difficult shot. And force the miss. Dito again, sa approach pa lang, makikita natin dito, there's going to be a 45 cut and then a handoff para kay Winston. Pero tignan nyo yung denial ni Jayson 𝗵𝗶 dito. Grabe, diba? Nakahawak din naman si Winston eventually. Pero again, good recovery from 𝗵𝗶 under the screen, then forced the pass. At sobrang taas na rin ng high post position ni Justin Baltazar kasi na-bother niya yung passer in the first place. Ito naman perceived mismatch against the 6'5 𝗵𝗶𝗵𝗵𝗵. Tingnan nyo kung gano'ng kataas dito yung pagsalo ni 𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵 sa posisyon. Not really an advantage para kay 𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵. Diba? Kasi kung nasalo mo yan deep inside or underneath, may advantage ka kasi mas malaki ka. Pero tingnan nyo si 𝗵𝗶. Dito pa lang sa approach, nilalaro niya na yung defensive position. So napwersa niya ng ganitong kataas si 𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵. Then tingnan nyo kung paano niya i-absorb yung contact. Ni hindi nga parang umurong. Ayun o. Forced 𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵 into a step back and then dahil good ball pressure eventually turned. Dito naman, speaking of turnover, 𝗵𝗶 turnover, pero look at who's there. Sino yung bumaba? Wala nang iba kundi si Jayson 𝗵𝗶, chase down block. Isa pa malaking bagay na usually wala sa stat sheet. Well, yung mga teams na may mga advanced scouting platforms, they do have these. Ito yung mga deflections o yung mga tapik-tapik. Makikita natin dito, initially, out of position dito si Jayson 𝗵𝗶 kasi nag-gamble siya rito. Okay, naunahan na siya ng bantay niya pero bumalik pa rin siya sa tao niya. Eventually forced a more difficult pass. Nasa kung ano dapat, diba? Dapat easy pa sa to pero bumaba siya eh. The mere fact na bumaba siya, turnover para sa Converge. Dito, close out by 𝗵𝗶, X out, 𝗪𝗪𝗪, pero look at 𝗵𝗶. Makikita nyo si 𝗵𝗶 dito, hindi binax out si Justin Baltazar, nakatingin lang. So yung bola, medyo long bounce ng onte, peculiar bounce, pero makikita nyo si Jayson 𝗵𝗶. Even though mistimed yung tapik niya at mas malaki si Balti, ginamit niya yung right hand niya. Hindi lang ganun kita, pero yung right hand, yes, yung kanang kamay. Meron siyang konting tapik dito na naging loose ball, kaya nakuha ni 𝗵𝗶 yung bola. Yung mga ganung bagay, yung mga tapik-tapik lang. Nag-a-add up kasi yan. Dito naman, transition para sa Converge. 𝗵𝗶 initially stopped the ball, the fast break. Tapos, siya rin yung sumalo sa tao near the basket. So, deflection, turnover, steal. And then dito naman, drag screen sa transition or sa secondary break ng Converge. Actually, medyo half-court na nga to. Pero look at 𝗵𝗶. Dumulas na siya sa screen. Peel switch from 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪. Pero instead na diretso siya kay 𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵. Ito ka swipe sa bola parang Tony Allen sa blind side. Then again, steal for Jayson 𝗵𝗶. So ayun, honestly, I'm not expecting anything naman. It's just great to see someone na hindi larong aircon, hindi larong mayaman, and actually plays and enhances RJ's weaknesses. Kasi si RJ, weakness niya, strength ni David eh. So kumbaga, even if yung scoring man ni David around realistically 3 to 5 points kada laro, okay lang yun kasi his contribution really is on the defensive end. Marami na rin naman scorers ang Ginebra na hindi makascore, to be honest. It would be nice for David to develop into a solid 3-and-D player, di ba? Para mas, potentially, mas lumaki pa yung role niya. Pero even if maging 3 to 5 points per game type of guy siya, pero yung defense niya is ganitong ka-consistent every game, I feel like it's a nice option off the bench. And he really enhances 𝗪cie𝗶𝗴𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗁 which allows RJ to play freely. Kagaya nung sa Converge, diba? Medyo okay yung laro ni RJ kasi may Jayson David doon na nagpe-play his ass off defensively and actually limiting Converge's guards. And even yung on-tour naman na medyo revelation si Jayson David is not really, the scorer you would expect because of his athleticism, yung build. Pero yung defense talaga yung talagang biggest asset niya. And knowing Coach 𝗕𝗸𝗀, alam ko si Coach 𝗕𝗸𝗀, kahit nakilala siya for his triangle offense, he's really a defensive coach. Lagi niyang ipoprioritize ang defense over offense. And having RJ naman kasi off the bench, if ko nga sasabay naman is Jayson David na grabe defensively, I think, honestly kung ako tatanungin nyo, mas okay na kapares ni 𝗪cie𝗶𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵 si Jayson David instead of 𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵 kasi parang ginagawa nilang Sol Mercado si 𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵, yung off the bench guard na kayang umiscore pero plays well defensively. Pero yung defense na nabibigay ni Jayson David so I feel like parang it makes 𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵 out of the rotation. So parang pipili ka na lang, kukunin mo ba yung inconsistent scoring ni Maverick or kukunin mo yung inconsistent scoring ni David pero mas natural defensively. So it's a question din na Ginebra should ask themselves. Alam ko injured si Maverick ngayon kaya nakakalaro ng marami si David, pero it's really interesting for them kung anong gagawin nila moving forward kasi I feel like ang laking bagay ng defense si David. Maybe pagdating ng playoffs bababa rin yung laro ni David and they're going to go back to Maverick, pero we don't know. It's nice to see someone else fill the gaps, especially Jeremiah Gray, hindi na ulit nakapaglaro mula nung first start niya with Ginebra this conference. So, it's nice to see someone else stepping up and filling the minutes or the gaps that they need.